Greetings everyone, BJ Weiler back with you for day 8 of 100 Days of Gaming, where we play games and raise money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia with Extra Life. That's what Extra Life is all about, playing games, raising money for your local Children's Miracle Network Hospital. Everything that I raise here goes directly to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. 100%, or Children's Miracle Network. I don't know what I'm saying sometimes. Oh, it's just, hey, just the way it goes. After a long day of work, trying to get everything rocking and rolling here, it's just, oh my goodness. Anyway, yes. 93 days to go till our 25-hour marathon begins, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. On November 2nd, 2018, we'll be playing games for 25 straight hours, hoping to hit, if we haven't at that point already hit $1,000, hoping to hit $1,000 before our marathon ends. Raised, $1,000 raised for Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. 100% goes directly to helping sick kids get better. Today, we're going to go hit up a little bit of arcade action here. Surprisingly enough, this is one of the games I did not play the previous 2 years. I checked, double-checked, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't on the list that it wasn't in my playlists for playing last year. So we're going to play it now, today, day 8. $15 in. Thank you, Battery H, captain of Judgment Gaming, our team JG there, Judgment Gaming. $159 raised last time I checked for our team out of the $1,800 goal that we do have for this year. Of course, you see up there my initial step goal of $250, but I said, like I said, $1,000 is the ultimate goal today. If I can get $1,000 before I start my 25-hour marathon, November 2nd, I will dye my hair purple, as you can see there. Purple hair. So check that out in chat for purple hair. All that information and on my blog. So let's rock and roll here. If I can, and if I can get just $1 at a time can make a difference in the life of a child in one of these hospitals. And of course, again, specifically the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. If I can just get $1 per 100 Days of Gaming video for all 3 years that we will be doing this. Once this is all concluded, that's $302 all together that we can raise this year for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Anyway, let's rock and roll here. No, that's my F2, I think. Is there a new game? Yes. Oh, Jesus. Alright. I gotta remember what the controls are here. Oh, I'm missing this guy. Got him. Okay. Jeez. To the left. That was close. Ooh. Jeez. They're spawning practically right on me here. Oh, I missed him. Oh, he got me. I hear the spaceship, but right now I'm in danger, so I get so much for that. Jeez, that didn't last long. Wow. Spawn started out well, then he didn't really spawn too well for me at all. Options. Here we go. That's what we're looking for. Game pause new options. Yeah. Yeah, just not too. I just make sure there was anything else. Let's customize the game here. Let's go easy mode for now. See how far we get with the easy mode. Player tank speed. Yeah, let's yeah, we'll keep max shot distance on. Alright. Super easy mode here. For now, then we'll go back to default. Oh, spaceship. Come on. I think I got him. Alright, I got him. There he is. I'm going away. Oh, crap. Oh, I got him. Okay. Let's say I'm going away from him. He's going towards my shot, so I should hopefully get him if I can aim correctly here. I gotta get myself behind some cover here. There's the volcano. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. That was close. That was right across. He got me there. That was right across my bow. Hurry. Oh, not fast enough. Oh, yeah, there's no way I was getting that thing. Alright, he's in range. I just gotta run. I gotta run till I can find some cover here. I think I got some cover here. I can turn around. Nope. He got me. Oh, got him. I just gotta outrun him and turn around and head back for him. Alright, there we go. Alright, got him. Oh, he ran right into it. I got lucky with that one. That's what I gotta do. I gotta keep running until they come up into the front of the radar. That's my best bet there. Move over to the left. Oh, nope. Got it. Okay, good. Oh, let's not go that way. Let's go this way. Put him to my rear. Put him to my 6. Are you kidding me? Oh, dear. Oh, jeez. Oh, blocked. There he is. I was about to say, maybe I can just get ahead of him that way. That's not going to work. Heard somebody shoot at me, I thought. Somebody's shooting at me, but I don't see anybody on the radar. No indication of anyone. There we go. Missed some. Fire! Thank you. Jeez, come on. Oof. Is that him or is that a... That was a tank. Of course it was. Jeez, I couldn't even get high score with cheat mode on. Oh my god. Hey, Chaz, what's up? Oh, damn, this looks ancient. Not even Windows. Evening, good evening. Hey, oh, what the heck was that? Hey, everybody. This was, yeah, I'm not sure originally where this came from. This was on the floppy disk somewhere. I ended up putting it on Windows for something, so I have no idea. Absolutely no idea where it came from. I've had it for so long. And thank you for the host, Taz. In fact, let's shout out all my hosts now that I can see. Hey, it was made before you were born. That's right. Yeah, 1980. Yep. Thank you, Red Sonia, Roll Rain, Taz, and Aaron the Belge. And who else? Who else we got here? Oh, yep, that's it. Thank you all for the hosts as much. Screen tells us now. Yeah, Atari, yep. I think, well, Atari originally made Battlezone. This was an arcade game initially. But this particular version, of course, you know, there were a lot of arcade games that once Windows came into being, a lot of the arcade games made their way onto the Windows platform. I'd have to go look up to see the particular history of this one, because I also have I have Asteroids and I have Tempest as well. No, that's not what we're looking for. We want to go F2. Hold on. Cancel. Thank you. See, I was gonna maybe. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted change something. We maybe shorten the shot distance. How short can we make the shot distance? Wow, that's really short. Okay, we'll play around with some settings and see what that does. I wasn't born at that time either. Oh my god, you youngins. Oh my god. I remember playing this in the arcade. let's see, what else did we play in the arcade? Let's see, Asteroid, Space Invaders, we played in the arcade. Tempest was one of my favorite ones. Missile Command was another favorite of mine in the arcade in the early days. And then Zookeeper. Zookeeper was a little bit later, I think, than some of these classic ones. That was one of my favorites, too, to play in the arcade. Time Pilot I played a lot of. Paperboy, when that came out. That was pretty cool in the arcade. I think what else I played. I mean, obviously I played a lot of them, but you know, just the ones that I always tried to get back to. Galaga was one. Phoenix was another one I enjoyed. I remember playing a lot in one of the local bowling centers. I think I said Time Pilot. Time Pilot I did a lot of. There was another one. It was in my head and then went out of my head. Oh yeah, Karate Champ. I think it was Karate Champ I did a lot of too. That was an interesting. Paperboy, played that a lot. Yeah. 1981 is my year, made in the cold, grown in the warmth, and came into this world in the cold again. Yep. Paperboy on NES. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, see, I never got that one on NES. I got, what do we got? Just a handful. Mostly wizardry games, RPG games on the NES and SNES. But, I mean, the thing about it, being in the classic, or not the classic, but in the arcade, back in those days, you actually had handlebars. You had a bicycle handlebars that were part of the arcade game cabinet, and that's how you actually steered and threw your newspapers and stuff like that. So, yeah, that was one of the cool ones. That certainly was one of the cool ones there. The glory days. But yeah, they were, yeah, the good old shopping mall arcade. Went away long. Been quite a couple of decades, really, at this point. Yeah, I used to go down to the local shopping mall, and ooh, let's go hit my right controls here. And I used to throw them quarters in. Oh, that's right, it's short distance now. Wow, this is short distance here. I know I'm blocked. I can't even hit them. Wow, I've got to be like right on top of him. They got me too. There we go. Oh. This day I know exactly where to go on the first floor. That's how often I had wizardry on the NES as well. So many hours spent in that darn maze. Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, I actually started wizardry on one of my friend's computers. He had it. I can't remember what system it was he played it on. I don't think it was Apple at the time. I think it was probably a Commodore. So I think that's when it really I think it was the Commodore. I know we had a Commodore 64 with a tape drive as one of our early computers. Our first computer was the Aquarius. But oh crap! After that, we did get a Commodore 64. Yeah, I don't remember. He may have had an IBM, because I know I have an old IBM I picked up that I used to play a lot on. The old 5 1/4 inch floppy disk drives. got him. But yeah, but for my hardcore playing for Wizardry, it was actually Wizardry 5. It's when I really started playing hardcore on the Super Nintendo. And then years later, because we had both the NES and the Super Nintendo. But it wasn't until I got older then I started, looking on eBay and stuff like that for some of the older games for them, and picked up the actual the Wizardry 1 for the Nintendo. But by that time I had the Wizardry Archives as well. That was released by, or the ultimate, what do they call it? The Ultimate Wizardry Archives, right? Yeah, which had all the first 7 games bundled into it, and that's what I played for the most part on PC for most. In fact, that's why when I still do fire up the archives for or fire up Wizardry. Ooh. On the PC, I'm doing it from the Wizardry Archive. Oh, I'm stuck here. Wizardry Archives discs. There we go. But yeah, it was fun. Once I got that old IBM fired up, just to be able to play on the old 5 1/4 inch floppies like the good old days. Unfortunately, that system has died, and I haven't really had the time or the money to try to figure out what exactly is wrong with it. I suspect it's the power supply. But at this point, to try to find a power supply for it now is going to be, unfortunately, a lost cause. Come on, I can get you. Ooh, you got me too. The Wizardry Archives as well. She tried to see if it will work. Chucky Egg is almost visible on the screen. Remember ZX Spectrum somewhere, but can't recall what it was exactly. Even though the game's on PC with a tape. So yeah, that's what our Commodore 64 was. It was it had the tape drive that we'd use essentially for programming, not just games, but for basically any program at that point. And at some point we had a modem for it too. But we never. I don't remember exactly what we used the modem for, because we weren't online or had even the early version of the internet at that point. So I don't remember what that was. Yeah, see, the funny thing is with the Wizardry Archives, and then in fact, because when I remember this, because I was when I was playing Wizardry, the Wizard games, it was either for the Extra Life stream or for 100 Days of Gaming, I think maybe last year or the year before. Wizardry 6 has a bug in it that often won't actually allow the game to run. And my version in the Wizardry Archives has that bug, or there's some sort of bug in it that it doesn't work properly. Whatever it is, the game doesn't work properly. It is, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Wizardry 6. I was like, okay, it's like, well, let me go do something. I was going to see if I could fire it up on my old Windows 98 machine. And because I've got a couple versions of it. I got a version of it, I got one of the original versions that came out on the original not so floppy disks, the 1 1/4 inch or the smaller discs, the more recent discs, the 1.44 megabyte size discs. But that version has the bug in it too that won't let it run up. So I ended up having to get Wizardry 6 from Good Old Games, and that version actually works. So that's how I actually play Wizardry 6 now, since all my original versions here fail to run anymore. But I even have an old Laser and old Apple II that I have some games for too that I haven't fired up in ages, and I'm curious to see if that still works one of these days. I keep saying one of these days, but I've got like so little time for anything. It's just incredible. ZX Spectrum, the British answer to the Commodore. Ah, okay, is that what it is? Yeah, see, the Aquarius was an interesting. I'm not sure if you could call it a computer, but I guess sort of it was. But the interesting thing was it was the keyboard wasn't like a normal keyboard as you think of it now. It was a keyboard, but all the keys were smaller blue rubber squares. It was like the weirdest thing ever. But yeah, there was one game on there, I think it was called Utopia, that eventually I think came to one of the Nintendos. But yeah, I used to play the heck out of Utopia on that Aquarius. That was really, I think that's sort of, because it was sort of very simple SimCity at that point. That was extremely simple SimCity, and then of course SimCity came along, and that was all she wrote with that. All right, let's just go ahead. Let's you know what? Let's go back to customize this game here. Yes, the rubber keys, dinosaurs in the PC world, floppy disks, the old 800K and the newer 1.4 megabyte ones. Yeah, yep. Yeah, indeed. It's funny because I ended up picking the old IBM up off of eBay with a bunch of accessories and stuff. But I checked eBay a few years ago after it died, and yeah, it was no more. It's tough to find any of the older stuff anymore. Let's go default here. See, shot distance is already max. Well, we'll play the default settings here a bit. All who knows that are getting old. Yeah. But it's all making a comeback though. All that stuff, it's almost cyclical because everybody starts getting nostalgia for it, and then it all makes a comeback. See, I think I remember why I didn't play this last year. It's because there aren't many configuration options, and it is tough as heck it is a punishing game. Oh, I got him. All right. Ah, you got me. And game over. But yeah, I sort of miss those arcade days of the old. Oh, I got an itchy ear here, and I need both hands. Oh, geez. I miss those days of the old arcade. Those were some fun, good days. But yeah, going down to the local mall with a roll of quarters after school. We used to go to. That's what me and my friend used to go to a deli shop too after school. That's where we played a lot of Time Pilot. They had Time Pilot. So we used to play a lot of Time Pilot in the deli. Oh, where is that? Where is it? I hear it. I can't see it because if I turn around, I'm dead. I gotta get far enough away from this guy behind me. He's still shooting. I can still hear him shooting. Oh, look at that. All right. But yeah, a lot of the arcade games I used to play, because my father was a bowler. He bowled a lot, and I always used to go with him for league nights to the various bowling centers around around the area he bowled in. So he'd be bowling, I'd be there playing. Pumping quarters into the arcade machines they had there. I said the one The one I really picked up on was at one of the bowling centers was Phoenix. I always enjoyed playing that one. And then, of course, when I started working at one of the bowling centers, one of the smaller 12-lane ones, we always used to have you son of a gun. We always used to have a just at one arcade, because the bowling center was so small. There really wasn't room for more than one or two. But we'd always rotate it out every once in a while. And trying to think of the ones we used to have. Like I said, Zookeeper. We had Zookeeper there for a while. And that's how I really got into playing Zookeeper. During downtime, that was always fun. Getting paid to play an arcade game when there was no league going on, nothing else to do. Waiting for people who wanted to come in and bowl. But we had, let's see, what else did we have? We had some sort of racing game. I don't remember what the name of it was, but it was sort of like an off-track type game. And the track was a figure 8, top-down view. It was fairly simple. And there, you would have, there were a bunch, I think they were supposed to be some like off-road trucks or something like that. So I played that a little, but never really got into it. We had, I seem to recall, we had at one point one of the Mortal Kombat games there too. Because I remember at some point trying to figure out what a lot of the special special kill moves were and that kind of stuff. The banalities, the fatalities. Tried to figure out what the moves were to set them off. Got to go. Grandmother has no electric. Oh, still. Yeah, I saw. I didn't. I saw that you'd posted something on one of the Stronghold Kingdoms videos about the electricity. Yeah, about that storm you had. So, grandmother. All right. See you, Chaz. Thanks for swinging by. But yeah, I was. In fact, because I was going to mention that today too on this. On the stream that. Yeah, it's funny because almost any decent thunderstorm, it seems that we get in the area I live, we end up losing power for maybe a couple hours, depending. But or at least for most of the years we've lived here, but it seems like just this past year, late 2017 into 2018, nor'easters aside. We really didn't even with nor'easters, we really didn't have to worry about losing power, which is kind of surprising me for as often as we usually lose power around here. But yeah, the good old days. Oh, there he is. See, I've got. Oh my God, are you serious? He hit me from that distance? So that's why I got to run, because if I try turning around, I'm a sitting duck, even if I'm moving forward. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, I missed that shot. I got him. I heard him go. Yep. He's over to the right. See, if they spawn behind you, your best bet is just to run. But yeah, so good old. I wish I had a little bit more arcade games here, because like I said, I've got this one, Tempest and Asteroids. We had here. One point I had Doom and Scorched Earth. No, Scorched Earth. I've got to check to see. I'm pretty sure I got some floppy disks around here somewhere. That may even still have Scorched Earth on it. That'd be interesting to see if I could get that loaded up. I haven't played that since we first got a computer at the bowling center. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. I gotta watch those. I'm gonna get blocked from behind here. Still too soon. I think I'm shooting it off too soon. This thing's just gonna keep coming at me till it gets me. I know. But this is probably the safest point I'm at right now. Come on. Oh, got him. There we go. Scorched Earth and Worms were amazing games. Yeah, I never played... I don't think I ever played Worms. But yeah, I did a lot of Scorched Earth. We had Doom. The original... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Original Doom on disc. I always used to play that one in God mode. Once I found out what the cheat codes were, it's like, oh, God mode all the way. Oh, that was close. But we at one point we had a game collection. Had like 24 different little simple games, sort of like this, not necessarily arcade games, all sorts of simple little games that I wish I had, because I would love to play some of them things again. I remember one was Bulldozer. I think it was called Bulldozer. What it was, it was sort of you essentially controlled a bulldozer, and you had to move boulders around so you can get through like the maze of each level. Sort of like what was it that I think one of the Scooby-Doo games I had played earlier, I think for Extra Life or 100 Days of Gaming. God mode, good grief. Of course, why wouldn't you play in God mode? But no, I played it in normal mode quite often, but there are times where I just, well, just to see different levels I couldn't get to at that point. Just, well, let me just go God mode and see how far I can get, and sort of used it as, okay, this is what to expect when I hit this level, and sort of as a, all right, what would my strategy be for this particular part of the level, and then go back and play him on normal mode until I could beat him that way. Oh, your dog. Yeah, why am I doing that? Because I'm going to get shot. Aha, just like that. Oh, dear. Oh, I got my free tank. That's right, because the only thing I did was beef up how many tanks I start off with. Alright, so I'm going to get blocked in the rear there, so I've got to... Trying to think, Oh, wow, that was lucky. Trying to think if there was some sort of secrets or something here. Battlezone. I don't remember. I have to look it up here. Thought for sure he was going to get me. As long as I keep moving past, he won't get me. I gotta give myself in a good position here to line up a shot without getting blocked in the back here. There we go. More luck than anything to hit these things. Oh, it's just going to be sending this stuff out at me, huh? Gotcha that time. But I can't shoot again until my shot goes off the screen. Problem is with these things, I gotta back up further than I'm going forward, so I'm eventually gonna run into the back of something here. Oh, jeez. Fire. There we go. Oh, you got me. I still can't get the high score. See, I hate this, is that all these freaking high scores are already on there. I can't even get my own high score at 15,000 and 100,000. 29,000 there. Battlezone, okay. All right, so let's go. Let's see if there's, I mean, is there anything else? Original settings. Yeah, what original settings? I mean, original arcade settings? Come on now. Wish there's a little bit more we can customize. Let me bump up my tank speed a little bit here. Out of curiosity, let me turn the background off, because I know I'm getting a little bit, the sound is a little bit wonkish, but yeah, that don't seem to matter too much, huh? Where are you, spaceship? Where are you, spaceship? Spaceship gone. But yeah, day 8 already. It's been a week so far. It's nice to be able to play some of the classic stuff like this, and just to see how simple and different. Oh, pardon me. I had no way to mute myself. But how simple! It's like amazing. It's like how could, at this point, how could we stand to pump so many quarters into this game? So simple and frustrating it is, and yet we were there doing it day in and day out. Let's see if I just keep going straight, what happens here? I was trying to think if there's something, if you keep going towards the volcano or something that I don't remember, but something. So we'll just keep heading towards the moon. We'll keep the moon in our sights, eh? See how long we can go. But yeah, I guess that. Oh crap! He just. Oh, I was about to say, did he just blow himself up? Where is he going? Oh, now we got that thing. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, yeah, I was about to say he's gonna get me. There's a volcano. Let's see if we can head towards the volcano somewhere. Oh, he's shooting. He's shooting. Oh, he must be behind something. I hear several shots going off. I'd like to find the volcano. Where's the volcano? All right. Very Tron-like here, isn't it? There's the volcano. All right, let's go head towards the volcano. But yeah, it's you know what? August 1st. It is August 1st here. But at least, you know, for some reason this year, it doesn't seem like, you know, the summer's 2/3 over, but it doesn't seem like it's was going by as fast as it seemed in years past. So, because I was thinking today and yesterday or the day, mother, I just want to go to the volcano. Leave me be so I can go to the volcano. But you know how, especially last year when I was doing 100 days of gaming, just how it just seemed, you know, a daunting task to get through those 100 days, and how it would just, you know, you would think it would seem like forever, then all of a sudden, bang, it was done. It was time for a marathon. You know, those 3 months ended up passing so quickly after like the first couple of weeks. So, you know, here we are, day 8. I want to say already, but it doesn't, you know, it doesn't seem like it went that fast so far. But yeah, before we know it, I'll be talking day 80 here, trying to decide what to play next. I have to work on my stream schedule. Got to work on our 100 days of gaming schedule. We only got 93 days to go. 93 days, and it's 25 hours. Got to figure out sort of what I want to play for the marathon too. I want to try to bring in some new games. I haven't had too much of an opportunity to play, but I also want to do stuff that is I've got to learn from last year. If there's one thing I learned from last year's marathon, is not to do relaxing games in the middle of the night, like I did. I ended up scheduling City Skylines, I guess I should say, City Skylines, for the wee hours, during the marathon, and that's just when, because it was just, you know, you're relaxing, you're just thinking about building, you're just building stuff, and that's when the exhaustion and the tiredness really hit me. And then once I got back into some of the competitive games, like Rocket League, the golf with your friends, stuff I had to focus on and was interacting with other people on, that helped a bit. That sort of kept the fatigue at bay. Oh, he got me. I'm never going to reach that volcano. So that's one of the things I've sort of got to figure out what I'm going to play and when. I definitely want to bring in I definitely want to do one of the truck simulators this year, since I didn't start playing them till after last year's marathon. But that's the key. If I'm going to do one or both of the truck simulators, I have got to do it early in the marathon, because there's no way I would be able to drive a truck, you know, 15-20 hours into the marathon. There would be no way. It would just be wreck after wreck after wreck. And of course, we always have to, you know, we're going to be starting off with our staple of Stronghold Kingdoms, because that's our weekly stream. Although I might change that, you know, I might decide to do something different instead of Stronghold Kingdoms. I'm sort of thinking about that, because I'm thinking of changing up my Friday schedule now, and instead of doing World 1 to lead off the Stronghold Kingdom stream, do 100 days of gaming for an hour, and then just do Island Warfare for another hour on Fridays now. Because there really isn't that much going on with World 1 at this point. And there's really not too many more tricks or tips or anything about leveling that I could impart through World 1. So that might just be something to do a few minutes before we do our Island Warfare segment. Pop in, do a little catch up on World 1, and then go right into our Island Warfare segment. So we'll have to see, because I definitely want to change, because initially I was going to do Atlas Reactor at this time. But, oh, you dog. I am so far behind on getting, I have so many videos backlogged here that I need to upload to YouTube. I think I'm going to rearrange my original plans of streaming, doing most of our 100 Days of Gaming streams for an hour in the evening, and just and keep my normal game stream in the afternoon. I think I'm going to at least switch that, do 100 Days of Gaming for the afternoon, which is immediately after work. Usually is what we do here. Come home from work, get ready, just get on to a quickie stream, do 100 Days of Gaming like I'm doing now, and then if there's something in particular I want to record or stream, do that in the evening. But as I definitely need to get some Atlas Reactor streams going, since I am a trial creator. I still have some Defiance keys to give away too, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna be doing that. You bum. You bummish, you're so bummish. I think I got him, yep, we got him. So on most of the weekdays here, like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, with 100 Days of Gaming, where I would normally do 2 streams now, and thusly, of course, have at minimum 2 videos to upload for each of those days. That would just add to the backlog I got right now, and it would just not be good. So I'm thinking of just doing 1 stream and make that 100 Days of Gaming for the most part. So, again, for the specialized ones, like on the days that I'm off and I can stream longer, then certainly we'll do our single player Saturdays and massively multiplayer Mondays. I think for the rest of the week, we're just going to keep it 100 Days of Gaming this year. So, Fridays we'll still do our Stronghold Kingdoms. Mondays we'll do our massively multiplayer. Every other Saturday we'll do our single player Saturdays. But, I think that will help a bit. And it'll allow me to focus the YouTube uploads a little bit more on 100 Days of Gaming, instead of having to upload, say 3 or 4 videos all in one batch. And, 3 out of the 4 tend to get overlooked because of that, or not get as much traffic. But yeah, it definitely is a scorcher out here today. Hot and muggy. So it's nice to be able to sit here in the air conditioning. Just do a little tooling around here on the old arcade. Classic. Son of a gun. Maybe at one point on, maybe I can actually break 10,000 here. We'll see. We'll see. Wow, it's quiet. See, when I go forward, there's no sound. And alright, there he is. So where are you going? See, the question is, which way is he going to go here? Got him. I got you. Oh, he's behind me. Let's run. Gotta run. See, I think that's the key to this game. It's like, if you got something in front of you, that's where you want to do combat. If there's something behind you, like sort of here, that's where you just want to run. Take cover. Oh, we got you coming up. Come on. Oh, I missed that shot for certain. Oh, just out of range, thank God. Oh, really? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be. Well, at least I broke 10,000 this one. Where? Oh, he's over there. All right, let's back up. I got the block on this side of me too. I think I got him. Yep, I got him. I saw the score, and I see the debris. Ooh, that was pure dumb luck. There, that was. Oh, where's he at there? Got you. I think one more, and I get the free. Yeah, there we go. Got our free tank. Come on. Woo-wee. Blocked in the back there. Keep going, keep going. Oh, I was about to keep going to get ahead of them. Wanted to see where that other spaceship was. I haven't hit one of those in a while here. These guided missiles, man, or guided tanks. I don't even remember what they're called. Pain in the butt. Oh, are you serious? Oh, killing me. Absolutely killing me here. All right. There we go. Battlezone. Should we go one more? So I mean, we still have a couple minutes here. This is a tough one to get through that hour. Tough one, man. But let me see here. I want to see if there's any. If I want to change any of the options. I don't think I do. I mean, that's in the number of lives. Everything else does at the end of the day doesn't really matter. All right, let's go. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I think I got some more shout outs here too for hosts: Roll Rain, Battery H, Jaquenta, Aaron DeBelge, as we said before, Taz, as we said before. I hate when it rotates like that on me because then I forget who I said. Aero-84, Red Sonia. Thank you all, one and all, for the hosts. It's much, much, much appreciated. All right, let's go here. Let's get one more game in here. This will be the 2 minutes that puts us over the hour. Oh, I should also mention that's on my other Twitch channel, one I used to stream on a semi-regular basis, Real Millennium Group. Just like it's spelled, Real Millennium Group, on Twitch. I do all my Extra Life replays on that channel. So I have all the marathons uploaded to that one from starting with 2013, which was my first one, all the way up to last year, 2017. This is my 6th year of doing Extra Life. And I am now currently also uploading this year's 100 Days of Gaming videos. So you can watch replays on that channel of all my Extra Life marathons, and as we do them, oh you bum, as we do them here, 100 days of gaming, because that's really what it's all about here. It's just about having some fun, playing some games, and hoping to raise some money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, aka CHOP, C-H-O-P. A little bit easier to say, CHOP. And 100% of what I raise, and the Extra Life, are essentially, 100% of what we raise at Extra Life through our gaming efforts here goes directly to the hospital we support with our gaming efforts. And I'm fortunate enough to say that the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia is one of the premier hospitals we have here in the United States. It's got one of the best trauma centers in the country, pediatric trauma centers in the country. Does a lot of groundbreaking research and development, groundbreaking procedures. It has done in the past. Oh, there you are. Come here. Gotcha. See, that's the key. That one's worth quite a bit of points. You gotta be able to get those big spaceships there. Come on. Gotcha. You can get them spaceships. That's where the high scores come from, in those things. But yeah, one of the groundbreaking things that's CHOP, that the doctors at CHOP are trying to do right now, they're trying to research a way to recreate a womb-like environment for premature infants, because obviously studies have shown that the longer an infant remains in the womb, the better for that child's development. So even for preemies that are in a NICU, it's not quite as beneficial or as good as saying being in a womb-like environment. So what they're trying to research now is how to recreate an actual womb in which, if a baby's born premature, it will go into this womb-like environment and be able to develop more naturally than it would be able to in an intensive care unit. And of course, research, development, it all requires funding. So that's one of the best things about Extra Life here, is that, everything that we do here, we're just taking our pastime, our hobby, and playing a game. But, by doing this and raising this money that we have, thanks to all the generous support out there for anyone who's donated, past, present, or will donate in the future. It's through our efforts as gamers and the efforts of people who make those donations that bring about these things, like being able to recreate the womb, or perform conjoined twin separations, perform the world's first ever pediatric double-handed transplant. All things done by CHOP here. And again, stuff that wouldn't necessarily be possible without our efforts as gamers, and your efforts out there for people who donate to our participation efforts here. Even $1 at the end of the day, like I say every day here, even $1 can really make the difference to the hospital and to the kids who need to be in the hospital. Boom, 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 boom. Gotcha. Let's see if we can break 30,000 here. Oh, it's a new tank. New tank. Come on. Hit him. Fire. I got you. Come on. Get him. Fire. Oh, look at that. 36,000. Yeah, 36,000. Come on. We can do it. Fire. Got you. Okay. All right. Come on. Let's see. Come on. 40,000. 40,000. Fire. Oh. Oh, crap. I'm blocked. Yep. Saw that coming. Ooh. Ooh, got you. Now we gotta fight the super tanks. Wonderful. Can I make the board? Let's see if we can make the board here. Come on. Scan the horizon here. There you are. Ooh, I'm gonna get, yeah, I was about to say, I'm gonna get killed here trying to go after it. I'm not gonna be on fire again. Oh, there we go. I got one off. Ooh, all right, that was pure luck. I really gotta hold my shot until it makes that beeline. Did I get him? Yes, I got him. These things are worth 2,000, so this will give me 50. Fire now. There we go. We have 50,000, baby. Look at that. I was gonna call it, and here we are. We might make the board. Come on, we might make the board. I'm back, power outage again. Oh no. But now, in the area where my grandmother lives. Ew. Well, I hope she's doing okay. Especially if it's still hot out there, you know. No air conditioning. That. Ooh, wow, these things are fast too. Look at him come up on me. If I'm not going in a straight line here. Yeah, this tank is almost as fast as I am. These new ones. Come on, I only need 4,000 more points. Alright. He's still shooting. Which means I can't quite turn around yet. Yeah, see, there he is. He's way too fast for me. Alright. I don't have to worry about him. Oh, crap. Crap. Yep. Where is it? He's over there. Oh, where is this? Where is it? Where is it? Come on. Where is it? Where is it? It's behind me, isn't it? It's behind me because he's behind me. Alright, here we go. Move, 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 move. Oh! I'm not going to do it, am I? I only got 3 tanks left. Got him. Oh, 53. Oh, these things are worth 3,000. Nice. Okay. Come on, don't get blocked. Don't get blocked. Here. Fire now. Gotcha. 55,000. 55,000. Come on. Can we do 60? Can we do 60? Yeah. 57. Yeah, if they spawn behind me, I ain't got a shot here. All right, let's see if I can spin around here. Spin around, spin around. I know he's there. Wait for my, it should be coming in my front. Oh, he's behind me. Behind me again. Come on, can we do 60? Can we do 60? Still behind me. Still behind me. All that turning and he still ends up behind me, which does me no good because I can't turn fast enough. Okay. You son of a... Alright, here we go. This is it. Which way are you gonna go? Oh, he's turning around. I guess I should be able to get him. Yeah, there we go. 62. Baby. Where are you? There you are. Back it, and turn. Oh, thank goodness for that. Now he should. Ooh. Oh, I was about to say, okay, he's going forward here. Oh, he's fast. Gotcha. Back it up, back it up, back it up, and hope I don't run into anything. He got me. He got. Oh, he missed me. All right, see if I can back it up here. Turn and back it. All right, there he is. It's not turning quick enough, is he? Nope. There we go. Come on. All right, we'll work. We'll go this strategy. Oh, well, so much for that idea. Come on, yeah, come on. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Got him. Got him. Got him. Just went to bed, so we came home again. Oh, okay, nice. Ooh, got that. All right. She has no airco. Not really need. Oh, well, that's. Oh, it stays cool. All right. Well, that's good anyway. Less to worry about, at least. So I know you guys were having some of the hot temperatures like we were having last week. Oh, you know what? This is my last tank too. Oh, I'm stuck. He's got me. Oh no, he doesn't. All right, I gotta move. I gotta move. I have got to move here. Oh, you got me. All right. B, J, W. Boom. There we go. Look at that. We made the board. Ha Woo, our last match, and we made the board. Our very last quarter, and we did it. We made the top 10. Sweet. Excellent. Thank you. Great score. Yeah. Compared to how I was doing for the past hour. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all. We made the board. We did it. Woo-wee. Good place to end it right here and go start some dinner for the fam. But thanks, Kat. Thanks, Taz, for hanging out with me today. Much appreciated as we dip back into the classic days of the arcade there. Worst we had here was 39 Celsius. Oh, wow. Yeah, we haven't gotten that hot. We've been in the 90s. We haven't hit triple digits yet, which is surprising. We usually will hit triple digits in July for a couple of days at least, but not this year. A lot of humidity, but yeah, nothing that hot. Now we're on normal temps again. Well, that's good. That's good. Well, stay cool out there. And thank you, everybody who was hanging out with me today. And again, thank you to all the hosts. It is much appreciated. And to all the lurkers out there, you guys are appreciated as well. I will see everybody tomorrow. Day 9. I don't remember what I had scheduled for tomorrow. Let's take a look. A real quick look here what I have for day 9. And that would be, oh, because I'm updating my schedule for next week. Well, wherever it is, it's down below in the schedule section down below the live stream window. Whatever it is, I'll have to go look it up on Twitch and my other my main schedule. But thanks, guys. See you, Kat. See you, Taz, and I'll catch everybody tomorrow. In the meantime, it's BJ Waller saying thanks for watching, thanks for hanging, thanks for hosting. And until tomorrow, I will see you in game.